Namaste, Soul Tribe, spiritual healer, back to give you guys a message. Hi, my beautiful Aries, my baby bosses, my kings and queens, Aries, male or female. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for your video reading. Happy Sunday to you all. Hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday and manifesting what you want, blocking any karmic energies from disturbing your peace, because I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like there's like a disruption of your peace. Someone wants to create some sort of hostile energy around your sanctuary, around your home, all right? Wherever you reside, there could be a lot of disturbances of the peace around you all of a sudden. Maybe you lived in a neighborhood that was pretty quiet, or maybe you were in an area that was pretty cool. No one was messing with you. There was no noise. All of a sudden, all right, this narcissist figured out where you were staying at or where you live, and now this person is like disrupting the peace. This person could be driving past your home, with loud music on, or somebody's like parked in front of your home with loud music on, or revving their engine, or motorcycles, or disturbances. You are on the radar of this organization and this secret society, Aries, for a reason. You are on their radar because your gifts and your light is creating a major shift in the timeline and a ripple effect in their agenda that they had for your life. Okay, so there was an agenda that this organization or secret society had for you and in your life, right? So these individuals, they did a lot of damage when it comes to the connection that you once had with your family members, okay? Because your family members were approached, okay? Some of your family members were compromised with this secret organization or society. All right, there's a specific individual in your family, Aries, that they sold you out, okay, to these people. They sold you out with giving them information about you, details about you, like you're freaking if this person in your family, these people in your family that sold out to this organization, they sold out for protection. They sold out for money. And a specific individual in your family, they sold out so they wouldn't have to go to prison for some sort of crime that they committed, that they got caught up and, caught up. So somebody got caught up. They could have been riding dirty. Somebody got caught up and they had gotten a charge. But this is why this organization was targeting this family member, watching this family member, because they knew that this family member was involved with some shady business dealings. So they watch this person, they follow this person, they apprehend this person, they catch this person riding dirty, or they catch this person slipping. They have a charge on this person. So all of a sudden, you could have found out that this family member was apprehended, or that they got caught riding dirty, or that now they might have to go to jail or something like that. And all of a sudden, this person never goes to jail. They never go do time. No one's talking about it no more. Like why this family member got away with the crime they committed, why they're not in jail, why they just were left alone. It's because they were approached by these people, by this organization. And in your community, there could be officials that are involved with this community, with this organization, that have been targeting you, that have been aggressively stalking you, watching you, keeping tabs on you, monitoring you, sending spirituals, like sending these monitoring spirits in the form of people towards you, right? To approach you, random people approaching you, right? So people from your past coming back around. This is not a coincidence, Aries, just because you got farther than you were supposed to. All right, you elevated past these people with their spiritual attacks against you, right? Their mind control tactics against you. Forming alliances to team up against you. All that you endured, and you're still standing, and you're still moving forward, believing in yourself, thriving. Working on a purpose, working on a project, working on something that's going to make you world renowned, right? Because it is your gift or skill or talent. But you were never supposed to get to this point in your life. You were never supposed to get to the point in your life where you are not afraid, where you are not in fear, when you know exactly what's going on around you, when you know the illusions that they're trying to cast, the fear tactics that they're trying to use, right? They could have done like so many different things to you, Aries, to try to knock you off your square, to try to set you back, to try to have you quit. and be afraid, all right, to stand up for yourself or stand up in the spotlight or do what it is that you love to do. Use your gifts, your talents, your passions, since they couldn't get you to back down, because there's no backing down. That's what I heard, Aries. You guys are in warrior mode. All right, just stick it out a little longer. Things might be tough now, but they're about to get so much easier. God and the divine is about to bless you, Aries. But God is about to bless you. Look, the first card on this deck, the first card, it says abundance, my love. You have abundance, divine inheritance, okay? So it's just an illusion that you're not actually winning. It's just an illusion that you're actually stuck and stagnant right now. It's because God put everything on hold for a second, because there's a lot going on around you. There's a lot of people being questioned, a lot of people, being brought to justice now, that thought they were working in the shadows, that thought that they were secretly doing things. But see, the divine always had members of the high council that were here in human form to assist you in this orchestrated betrayal, setup, lies, trying to make it hard for you to keep a job, or make it hard for you to excel at a workplace, trying to block you from your destiny, your career, or your business, right? All this stuff they've done. Okay, Aries, you already know the amount of work and spiritual work that these individuals paid for to do on you over and over and over throughout many, many full moon cycles. Okay, many full moons. They've been doing this. But at this point, it's like you have become so strong. It's like Incredible Hulk energy. That's literally what I saw. The color green might be significant. Somebody can have green eyes. Somebody can have blue eyes. Somebody can have a green car or a blue car, because I heard Incredible Hulk. I seen a vision of Incredible Hulk just getting really big. Okay, so the more the energy work they throw at you, the more faith you have in God. All right, the more closer you get to God, the more you start to pray to God, the more you realize that you just have to surrender everything to the divine. Divine has always been in control of your situation here. All right, and somebody here, you could be having a lot of vivid dreams because you ascended past that 1111 portal. So you are now more sensitive to energy than ever before. And now your aura is brighter than ever before. So these individuals already know that you had some sort of energetic upgrade. They already know that you ascended through this 1111 portal. They already know that every single thing they've been doing against you thus far, you have defeated, you have overcome. All right, so now they're starting to create some sort of false narratives about you, false claims. Okay, obsessed freak. It says obsessed freak is creating false claims about you, because this person came into your energy trying to defeat you, trying to deplete you, trying to see if they would get some sort of information or evidence on you that they can use against you. I don't know why, but my eye is itchy, so I'm sorry. I keep itching my eyes. So they, didn't get the information they needed against you. They didn't have the proof or evidence they needed to bring you, to set you up or to get you in trouble, because you're not doing anything wrong, okay, with your spiritual gifts. So this person was set into your energy to get some sort of proof or evidence that you were misusing your spiritual abilities and your gifts, that you were actually working against people with some sort of spell work, but that's not who you are. So this person didn't see that in your home. They didn't go into your home and find a Ouija board. This person didn't go in your home and see a bunch of sigils or witchcraft stuff. They didn't see a bunch of like black candles everywhere, or somebody could have a skull. All right, I seen a vision of a skull. So maybe Aries, somebody that's been attacking you, they work with skull magic. Okay, so they have a skull and they pour like offerings of blood onto it. I don't know if they're sacrificing animals or how they're getting this blood, but they're using a skull. They've been using skull magic. So it's basically to make you lose your mind, to make you lose track of your thoughts, to make you feel confused, to make the wrong choices and decisions. Aries, but the more they do it, the more you accelerate yourself, the more you access your dormant gifts and DNA, the more your ancestors, the divine, awaken you and basically your mind is basically like you have a bulletproof mind right now, because these individuals keep taking shots, at your crown chakra. They're also taking shots at your throat chakra. They also want to block your third eye chakra. So if I was you, I would start doing a lot of chakra meditations every day, at least once a day. Align those chakras, okay? Because you're about to be blessed tenfold. But there's somebody in your energy, or they're coming into your energy. Maybe you just released this person and you cut them off right on time. This person was trying to cause you a tower moment, Aries, by giving you the wrong information or bringing somebody around you that, that is a part of this group, all right, and setting you up in some sort of trap, telling you to invest your money in something, but it's just a scam. I don't know. But you were warned, all right? Maybe you were going to take a trip with somebody, but the trip got canceled last minute, or you didn't go last minute. That was your divine protection, okay? So just know you're being divinely guided through this whole situation of these karmics are relentless right now because they've lost the battle and they're definitely losing the war, okay? And the devil used these karmics, just to delay you or just to spiritually attack you long enough so that way you will lose hope and motivation. For some of you guys, it just inspired you more, all right, because that's who you are. And they never had compassion for you because it says compassion, and it feels like you were down and out. You were feeling like all the odds were against you, and these individuals did not let up. They were relentless. They had no compassion for you. And now your ancestors are not having compassion for these people either. Okay, so ancestors could be moving you, relocating you. Maybe you're taking a trip. You're going to travel somewhere else, get out of the state or city that you're at. If you're feeling like you're being targeted in your state or city, maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time for a new zip code. Don't be afraid to move on and move forward. Try something new, Spirit said. For somebody, Spirit's going to move you. You're going to get an opportunity of a lifetime, all right? And this opportunity might seem a little risky, or it might seem like, you're not sure if you take this leap of faith. If you never take a risk, you'll never know, all right, that the divine has something greater for you. Somebody reaches out to you, you align with somebody, and it just feels right. This person and you connect, all right? Somebody gives you an offer, and it's just like, it's not a coincidence that you get this offer. Your ancestors and God are protecting you, and they're moving you forward out of something, whether this is a job, a home, an environment. They're moving you out of something. They're shifting you somewhere new, all right, where you will be appreciated, where you will thrive. For somebody here, somebody's over here reflecting. You made this karmic reflect, okay? You made this karmic reflect. This karmic was making false allegations or accusations against you, first of all right? It says false claims. This person wanted to get you locked up by making some false claims, all right? But the tower moment's in reverse, but this karmic got caught lying and cheating to authority figures, and this karmic is now facing legal issues, or this person has to pay the consequences because when they did their research on you, when this karmic gave these false claims about you, there was no proof to back that up. There was no receipts on whatever claims this karmic made. All right. So yeah, that went nowhere. That didn't happen. They wanted you to get locked up, but that didn't happen because this investigator, whoever this person gave these, they did their due diligence. They looked into you. They really did. They could have been surveillancing you for a while, but these false claims did not go anywhere. Obviously, you're still here. Okay, so yeah, right now you might be keeping to yourself. Right now you might want to keep weirdos away from you. Right now it's just like your light is shining so bright that people are like attracted to your light, and that the dark entities that are attached to these individual people right now that you left behind, that they're facing the consequences of their actions because they came and attacked you when you were innocent. All right, but you're God's angel. You're God's chosen child. You are anointed by the divine. And this is what they're starting to realize now. They're reflecting on it now. All right, because these individuals are experiencing missed opportunities, blockages with their finances. This is what they did to you. Soul ties. Yeah, somebody definitely created a soul tie with you, but this person has bad habits. This person never was planning on reciprocating the energy back to you. They just wanted to siphon off your energy, leech off your energy, leech off of you. And you had to detach. You're detaching from anybody that's doing that. All right? Yeah, because this person was trying to ruin you. They were trying to damage you in a connection. They were trying to make it seem like they were the innocent victim and you were the bad guy here in the situation, because you got to get rid of somebody. You got to do what you got to do, Aries. Don't feel bad for the next person. Choose yourself first. This person is siphoning off of you, leeching off your energy. They have no good intentions. They're working with your ops. They're giving them information. Get this person away from you if they're still around you, Aries. This person could have the letter O, P, Q in their name. This person could have the letter R, S, or L in their name. The letter M or J. Okay? I even heard the letter T. I heard Tanika, Tanisha, something with the letter T. Tiara. All right, my loves. And you, Aries, if you're dealing with a situation and you've been like wrongfully accused, or something was done to you wrongfully, you feel like you've been targeted, you know something was unjust in your energy, you might be suing somebody. Somebody might owe you something, or they try to get away with something, or they did something where you feel like it was unjust. You know, maybe you could have felt like you were being discriminated, all right, or treated wrongfully. You're gonna win some sort of lawsuit here. All right, Aries. Maybe you got sick and somebody goes to a hospital and they're treating you like trash in the hospital, not attending you in the hospital, leaving you for dead. Maybe you want to sue them for the way they treated you in the hospital, discriminated you in the hospital. That's for somebody, not everybody. But maybe that, it could be a different way that you feel like something was unjust and unfair, and you could be suing somebody here. Yeah, because they were trying to take you out for money. Okay, somebody got paid to come towards you and take you out. All right, yep, they wanted you to get fired wrongfully, set you up and wrongfully fire you. All right, yeah, but you get a golden offer and a top position here, so you're about to level up. So when these individuals thought they were blocking you, they were helping you get into your new timeline. So go with the flow, my love, because you're manifesting your new timeline here. And somebody here is trying to get out of prison, or somebody's getting a lawyer because somebody's facing jail time right now. They feel like they can't stand being in jail. They need to get out of jail fast. So this person might be giving up information about whoever hired this person to take you out for money. Somebody got hired, and also somebody got caught up. All right, yeah, because you're the golden child and you're so protected. God goes everywhere you go, my love. You're a chosen starseed individual. All right. Yeah, you're about to meet a powerful person. You're about to be a power couple with this person, Aries. All right. You're about to meet this person. Power couple energy. All right. Somebody's auntie here is going to confess about something this auntie took part in, because she's a part of this whole situation for somebody. Auntie could be under investigation for stolen inheritance. All right. Somebody's getting kicked out of a home, kicked out of your life, or they wanted you kicked out. All right, there's proof, documents, and evidence and signatures here. All right, my love. So just go with the flow. The divine is working in your favor. Don't give up. Remain solid. Stand your ground. You know your worth, and that's why you're blessed, my love. Yes, you do. You have a successful business going on, or you're about to start a successful business. Blockages are removed from your business. Yeah, somebody's dealing with a child endangerment case. All right, because this karmic was a part of stealing an inheritance or helping family get away with it. This karmic got caught on camera doing something, all right, and now this karmic is facing some sort of judgment here because this karmic female was obsessed with you, Aries, male or female, all right, got you gang stalked in the matrix, gang stalking you. Dark empath male was a part of it, this karmic masculine. All evil eyes are being blinded at this time. You're starting over. You're moving away for peace. All right, you're starting a whole new life. You're being compensated, but you might have to testify in your behalf. All right, and I'm telling you right now, there's like a peeping Tom or somebody that's really heavily spying on you. All right, because you're a water healer and you're a threat to this society. You're a threat to these people. You're a threat to this coven. You're a threat. Okay, you're just a threat to them, but you're not doing anything. You're just minding your own business in your own lane, protecting yourself, living your life. And these people feel like you're a threat for just existing because they're afraid of what you might expose. All right, because you could be having a lot of breakthrough ideas. All right, even though they're doing all this work, you're still moving forward because it ain't like can't touch this energy. They can't touch this, okay? They can't touch this. I heard MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. They can't touch whatever divine has for you. All right, for somebody, you're getting a major contract deal, a business partnership or collaboration, but they wanted your soul destiny. Somebody wanted to swap destinies with you. No way. Your neighbor's a weirdo. Don't trust your neighbor. If your neighbor brings you any goodies or offers you food or anything to smoke, don't trust that neighbor. Somebody's trying to poison somebody's smoke here. Somebody's purchasing something here like tobacco or somebody's ganja is being poisoned. Sneaky link, all right? This person, somebody here is having a sneaky link, but they're still trying to use you for energy. All right, somebody's getting cut off. The truth is the proof is in this person's phone. All right. Gossip, slander, and lies backfire. All right, somebody's finding out that a karmic lied, a child isn't their child, that a karmic has been paying for spell work and readings, that a karmic had been doing things against you, and this person figured out that this karmic was the witch, that this karmic was the one using spell work, that you were not the one doing something here. So somebody got caught. They got caught in the act. Somebody caught this person. They got proof that this person was purchasing readings on you, or that this person was paying for spell work, that this karmic was a liar, that this karmic lied about a child. Something major happened in this person's life where they really want to reach out to you, Aries, because you could have warned somebody about the karmic they were dealing with, and then you just cut them off. They didn't want to take your word for it, or maybe you didn't even warn this person, but this person betrayed you or ended up with a karmic, and then they cut you off, and you didn't hear from them. Okay, because this karmic didn't want this person to have anything to do with you. They were threatened by your light. This karmic was threatened that you would tell this person the truth about this karmic. This could be a family member you warned about a karmic that's going through this whole ordeal. This could be somebody you used to deal with, all right? Sudden tower moment. Sudden events, justice in your favor. There's justice. Something is happening. All right. There's a lot of changes happening in our lives because obviously after the government shutdown happened and now that the government is back on, there's a lot of different things that are happening, like new executive orders being signed. Everything is changing. All right. So just go with the flow. Things need to change in order for things to get better, for us to heal as a whole, as people in humanity. Things have to change. All right. But one thing that's I know for sure and for certain is that the truth is coming out to light. The truth is being exposed. All right. And this might create a major shift for the better for humanity. All right. Once this truth is exposed, and this could come out over the airways. This could come out as an emergency broadcast system on the TVs. So get ready, Aries, and don't panic, my love, because you are part of this great shift. You are part of the truth. You are part of the light that heals other people. All right, so just know that things are going to get better. You're going to get a sudden payment, a sudden payout, a sudden direct deposit this month, Aries, that you did not expect. But God got you, my love. Things are going to balance out. I love you all. Until the next time, namaste.